What reassurances can you make about the screening process and the attempts to make sure that somebody like that doesn't make his or her way here?
I want to jump back to November of 2021, and here is then White House spokesperson Jen Psaki assuring us that all of the Afghanistans who are coming, they're just going to be fine and wonderful and decent, and we're vetting the hell out of them.
You've talked about this a little bit, others have as well, but there are, of course, concerns among lawmakers, experts who've tracked this. We're saying previous arrivals of large numbers of refugees from different parts of the world, inevitably there may be a handful, small handful, who are eventually deemed a security risk of some kind. What reassurances can you make about the screening process and the attempts to make sure that somebody like that doesn't make his or her way here?
I can absolutely assure you that no one is coming into the United States of America who has not been through a thorough screening and background check process. And there are many individuals, as you noted, who have not been through that process, and they have gone to lily pad countries as that process has been completed.
Okay. We don't play many videos of that lady anymore, and thankfully, because I don't like her very much. It's just pure nonsense. The question was correct. You know, in essence, like, how do we know who these people are? How do we know? Okay, it doesn't mean that all the people from Afghanistan are awful. Of course they're not. And of course, many of them yearn for freedom and all sorts of stuff. That's obvious. That is low-hanging fruit drivel. Her response then is, I can assure you, she says, I absolutely can assure you that we've thoroughly screened them, et cetera, et cetera. And it's like, lady, how? How did you do it? First off, should we have trusted your administration in the first place, right? You guys, at the same time you're telling us you're vetting those people, you're not vetting anybody that's coming through the southern border. So you're vetting those people. Well, who are the people that we have doing the vetting? Can we find out some information about them? Do they even love the country? Like, a little bit would be interesting. And then just look at this picture. This is from 2021. This is from N-Wokeness. Plane loads, he or she, whoever runs the account, put this up a few days ago and wrote, plane loads of jihadists were airlifted to our towns by Biden and Mayorkas in 2021. So look, I'm not saying all of those people are jihadists, and it is very possible that some of them were people who were helping Americans on the ground in Afghanistan before that ridiculously horrible withdrawal. But look at all those people. Are you telling me that that the Biden administration, which was so negligent across the board in every which way, but particularly as it pertains to the border, are you telling me that when all of these people showed up, the plane lands, wherever that plane landed, and you're telling me they were vetted properly, that they were asked the right questions, there was a real way to track it, that they were able to even, I don't know, you'd have to call maybe somebody in Afghanistan who was in a position of authority and say, oh, what that person is saying is true. They didn't just make up a whole story. Like, the idea that we did all of that is completely insane, and you'd have to be brain dead to believe it, which is why Psaki had the job that she did.